to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Darling Puppy, and this is my pet play, pet space type channel, Kemonomimi, whatever you want to call it. This is my first official video. I'm super excited. I did do a video months and months ago of doing just a little try on for cinema roll lingerie, but I decided that I want to come back and talk about what this channel is going to be about, which is primarily pet play, pet space. So without further ado, let's get into it. Please make sure to check out my link tree in the description for all my links, including my OnlyFans, Instagram, Twitter, everything like that. That is all linked below. And now let's get into it. So first thing we're kind of gonna talk about is, first of all, this is an 18+ community. This is an 18+ channel, so please, if you are under the age of 18 or are a minor, please click off the video and come back when you're 18, okay? Thank you. But anyway, pet play. Okay, so I personally have been into pet play, I want to say since I was 18, 19, but I was with someone who didn't really want to explore that part, thought it was weird. So I didn't really explore it until I got out of that relationship and kink dynamic and moved on, obviously, and started exploring it. So I've been a part of the kink community since I was 18, and pet play, well, it's really simple to explain, definition of pet play. I'm not going to give you the Google definition, right? But it's the submissive party in whatever dynamic this is, or whatever scene this is, whatever, is the pet. This can range from any kind of animal. It doesn't have to be puppy like me. It doesn't have to be a kitty. It doesn't have to be, it could be whatever pet you kind of identify with, or whatever you kind of are into, or hey, that kind of aligns with my personality, And then the dominant partner or person in this scenario is the owner, is the master, whatever you'd like to call it. This type of dynamic can be super fun, can honestly be healing as well, to just kind of forget your adult worries and go into pet space and be a cute little puppy, or whatever animal you want. And there can be rules. Most kink dynamics, well, most dom sub dynamics kind of usually have rules. I do have rules, and I do have an owner as well. And there's so many activities you can get into with pet play. It's just so vast. And some of my favorite pet play activities, and I will be doing a whole separate video on pet play activities, but playing fetch, for example, going for a walk when appropriate and where appropriate. Excuse me. I have my little basket of puppy toys right here. So we just and there are, of course, ways you can get into pet space by yourself. You can always just, wear your ears. If you don't have any ears, that's okay. Please don't think you need to spend a fortune on any pet play gear. But to get into the mindset of the pet you are, it's great to have something, whether it be a collar from a cheap little store, something that will kind of you're okay, well, that's for pet space. It can be anything. That's for pet space. So when you use that item, or you put that item on, you're in that pet space, right? And I'm kind of rambling. I'm not an educator. There are far better educators on YouTube for pet play, but I'm kind of just talking about my own experience too. So please don't quote me and say, you're wrong. Ugh, whatever. But pet play, there's a variety of things you can do. There's the dom sub plays into it. Degradation can play into it. A number of kinks, praise kink can play into it, of course, good girl, good boy, stuff like that. So I think it's honestly one of my favorite kinks is pet play. Hence why I have a whole channel, and my OnlyFans is mostly pet play content. So pet play is basically just a dom sub dynamic. One person's the pet. It has nothing to do with real animals. So for people who are saying that, stop. It has nothing to do with that. People are kind of idiots when they say that. I don't know. in my opinion, okay? Like, it's not about that. But it's about, like, the power control. Because obviously when you have an actual dog, there is that power control. So same thing for the sub and dom, except obviously different circumstances, because I am a human. You know, I know I'm a human, but I'm puppy, you know? It's just kind of like that. It's a headspace. It's a dynamic. You can have pet play scenes, you know, a variety of things. So now we're gonna kind of go to the outro, and yeah. I lied, we are not going to the outro yet, because there is something else I want to talk about regarding what is pet play, right? It is not only like a fetish. It is not a sexual thing 100% of the time. I don't engage in pet play and puppy play only when I'm sexual. So yes, there are times where it is sexual, but there are a ton of times, like more often than not, when I'm just being puppy on the couch or being puppy on the floor or whatever with my owner, you know? So that's kind of what I lastly wanted to say, is that this is not just sexual. Just because it's in the kink community does not mean it is only sexual. Please heed my words. Anyway, guys, honestly, thanks for watching. This is my first like official just sit down talk video on this channel, and I'm super excited to make more. So if you have any questions, comment below, check out my link tree, give me a follow, subscribe, all that. I'll be making videos probably weekly, bi-weekly, and I'm super excited to hang out with you guys and build my own kind of community. So thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.